We do begin with breaking news. A massive industrial fire in Springfield tonight. Firefighters battling not only the flames, but frigid temperatures as well. Mutual aid was called in to help. We have crews on the scene for you in the 200 block of Monroe Street. We begin our live team coverage with Birchelle Edmay. Birchelle, what can you tell us about the situation right now?
Well, Katie, right now we are in hour 5 or nearly hour 5 of this defensive attack that at least 40 firefighters are using to attack this 5-alarm blaze that is obviously taken over these buildings here, and it actually has spread from one building onto one right next door, and each of which has been used actively for business. Officials tell me when they were dispatched sometime after 6:30 this evening. When they arrived to the 200 block of Monroe, the Tri-State Palace building was already engulfed with heavy flames, and that quickly spread to a nearby building that houses rubber tires. That, of course, a major concern for the 10 crews out here, especially given that there are homes just blocks away from this fire. Officials believe the fire seemed to have started out of the loading dock in the middle of the building. The floor and roof of that same building have collapsed, and officials believe it is a total loss. One woman I spoke with says she's not surprised that the building is completely destroyed, given how quickly she saw the blaze spread.
Yeah, I'm totally impressed. I'm amazed with it because, like I said, when we first came through, the first responders were just getting here and it had already been so big. And just from the time of going downtown, and then I went over down High Street and up East Street, and it had grown twice that size within, 3 minutes. So, and now it's down.
Since officials have not been able to make an interior attack, they are unsure if anyone is or was inside. Their hope is to slowly contain this fire, but they say they have a long battle ahead, and that is something that Jake Ryle has been following. Jake.
Thank you so much, Birchelle. In fact, we've just noticed within the past 2 minutes or so, some of these arcing power lines have been going down, and that's because of the weight that you'll see from those icicles that are hanging on by those by that power line there. And actually, we want to go ahead and take a quick look at what firefighters are having to go ahead and deal with some of this fire. This is actually what what firefighters are experiencing right now. There is so much snow and ice just completely caked onto this air unit that all of the firefighters are wearing to try to battle this fire. Now, temperatures are dropping into the teens. It's feeling like the single digits, which makes battling the fire that much more difficult. Now, we spoke with fire crews, and they say battling the cold adds an added dimension to the fire. We noticed water was spraying back onto many of the firefighters and then freezing to their air tanks and also their jackets. Now, those icicles were also hanging from the firefighters' helmets. Box 27 is completely volunteer organization. They're handing out coffee, Gatorade, warm socks, and even hugs. But it's an effort to keep firefighters warm. Now, members of the Box 27 Association say this is one of the biggest fires they've ever seen.
I think they're pretty happy we're here. I think they thank us endlessly when we show up at these at Fires Forum, and we do it because we like I said, we're totally all volunteer.
And we are going to continue to bring you updates throughout much of the remainder of the night, as well as on WDTN.com, as we noticed that some of the action is just starting to actually pick up. Even though the fire is for the most part out, they're still going to work on those hot spots inside of the building. Reporting live in Springfield, Jake Ryle, 2 News, working for you.